Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Daisuke Matsuzaka will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now here is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Jeter stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. Fouled away. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike three called. One gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 15 long balls and 33 driven in. The 0-1. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two outs here with a runner at third. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And the runner back. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third, as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first, as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. That brings up Prince Fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average for him up in the 360s now. 28 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Albies scoops it up.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Stepping in now, Victor Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll start things here at 316. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Up next, Carlos Gonzalez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Houston, Dante Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Bieber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes in here right at 260. 21 homers and 61 RBIs. Mm, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
On the ground to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are two away.
That is good. The catcher, Jorge.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Posada, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robinson has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Posada finds it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here comes the 1-2. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Albies leads off second with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way. Grounded back
up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Bieber. To get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at second here with one man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Starling Marte, struck out in his first at bat. Set and the pitch as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff, but this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
Count it, 2-1.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. All even now, 2-2. Out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jeter ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carlos Beltran, and they could use a spark from him here.
Carlos Beltran.
First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bunt for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And he fouls this one off. This is pulled into right. There to take it is Marte for the first down. So stepping in is Adrian Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260. And even 20 home runs and 63 runs batted in. And the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on him. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Ben, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Aaron Judge.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Into the box, Victor Martinez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is under it, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Bichette.
So the next to bat will be Dante Bichette. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, no foul.
And 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So next to hit is Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Astros go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Albies brings it in, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that designated hitter, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Robinson is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Ketel Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The windup and the 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
1-0.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch.
Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Snap throw to first. Again down to second. Good battle. Count remains full. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derek Jeter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger. The
wind up and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. One away.
Now back, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Next for New York, Carlos Beltran, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Throw over to third, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey!
And he'll step off and try again. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And stepping in, Prince Fielder. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit down the line at first. And he'll He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. John Curtis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, John Curtis.
Now into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Curtis, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and two.
Count 1-2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now here's the pitch.
Full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Victor Martinez flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez grounded out in his last at-bat. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. A bouncer up the middle. Albies picks it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here is Dante Bichette. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Next up is Brooks Robinson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the catcher,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Marlene Garcia will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. He swings and grounds it to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1. There he goes. And now they've got him in a rundown. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ozzie Albies as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one yanked just foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score. Holds, it's 3-1.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Now to bat, Alex Rodriguez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. No strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in will be Aaron Judge. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Next to hit is Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter, right-handed in this at bat, but if you try to switch this guy around from the left side, he can do some damage also.
And it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Chas McCormick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 20, Chas McCormick.
At the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Danny Jansen is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 11.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch on the way as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate, Starling Marte, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in a clutch.
Into the box now, Prince Fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Henderson on second. Marte on at first with nobody out.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 2-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Daisuke.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shane Bieber pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Daisuke Matsuzaka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera records the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.